What's up? What's up? Y'all already know what time it is, man. There's a lot of breaking news going around the NFL, and we're gonna get into it today. So, without further ado, come on in the building. Oh yeah, y'all come on in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm out here. The tailgate
Shit, tone down to the road talk. This is first class, this ain't roll call. Say I switched up, say I closed off. Wasn't friends back then, I don't know y'all. Remember you never bet on me then. Now you hear me sliding on my DMs. Heard the talk, you caught a little wind. You been rapping the kid like ever since. How you say you with me when you out there on the fence? If you really with me, ain't no thing is it depends. You can't take an L but wanna celebrate the wins. Can't take an L but take offense. I can't wait on nobody to catch up. I can't wait on nobody, I'm next up. I can't wait, ain't no time for no rest up. Say to sleep for the week, let 'em live up. Look at what he made me, can you really blame me? All up in the group chat, talk like I'm crazy. They don't try to play me, couldn't let it change me. Now when they hit me, I don't know shit, I'm home deaf. To the road talk, this is first class, this ain't roll call. Say I switched up, say I closed off. Wasn't friends back then, I don't know y'all. Remember you never bet on me then. Now you hear me sliding on my DMs. I'm talking, you caught a little wind. You been rapping that kid like ever since. Now you see me now, but you gotta reminisce. I was throwing shade like to joke at my expense. Had to make a move, touchdown, I flip the script. Could've done the same, but you didn't take the risk. Is it that enticing? I put in my 10,000, I made sacrifices. Used to crash the party, stand around and act divided. Now I'm on a list. I ain't gotta advertise. Look at what it made me. Can you really blame me? All up in the group chat, talk like I'm crazy. They don't try to play me, couldn't let it change me. Now when they hear me, I don't know shit. I'm home deaf to the road talk.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the Tailgate Experience, man. Your boy is in the building. Without further ado, let's get into it as we do. The breaking news around the NFL and a bevy of moves that's going on is Joey Bosa has been released. Joey Bosa has been released. We got Slayton. Slayton has been released from the Eagles. From watching the Chargers get rid of Bosa, watching Slayton leave the Giants. The crazy thing is you got Adams, who's just been released by the Jets. Where do we start? There's a bevy of moves that's going on right now. Just like Trey Hendrickson has been granted permission by Cincinnati to seek a trade, as well as around the NFL. You got the Jags just traded wide receiver Christian Kirk to the Houston Texans. Man, there's a lot going on right now. Neil Shadowwolf, what's going on? See what's happening. Man, when I take my time and I take a look at what's really going on and we watch, like literally these moves that's being made, I'm going to go over every team and their moves that was being made. That way we can keep an eye on what's happening around the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, make sure if you haven't already, you come on in, you comment, you like, you subscribe to the channel. We got the notable departures as well as everything else that's coming right here. I'm going to pull it up on the screen in 1 TI second. Let's get it as we do. All right, here it is. So here are the notable departures for every single team. Sorry about that. All right. For Buffalo.
Yeah, and you're right. I mean, if you're a new team acquiring DK Metcalf,
hold on. For Buffalo, you got running back Ty Johnson, Reggie Gilliam, Amari Cooper. Oh my God, they got rid of Amari Cooper. Mac Hollins, Dwayne Smoot, Quinton Jefferson. I think Jordan Phillips, the defensive lineman there, is pretty big. DeMar Hamlin is out. Wow, shout out. That's crazy. Damar Hamlin is out. Look like somehow he made the cuts over there in Buffalo. Miami. I'm gonna just skim through this because I just find the notable guys. Raheem Mostert, running back, got cut. Who else is pretty notable? Edge, Tyus Bowser, Emmanuel Ogba. Dang, they got rid of Calais Campbell too. Miami got rid of Calais Campbell. What's up, cuz? Nathan, what's happening? He said, I want my Colts to go all defensive free agency. Ooh, that'd be crazy. They really do need to bolster up that defense just a little bit, especially with edge rushers. But y'all need to get that from the draft. You said Damar Hamlin would be a good fit in Indianapolis. Okay, I give you that. Y'all need a good safety that can come down and help in the box. Javon Holland, Jordan Poyer. Oh, man. Kendall Fuller, cornerback, got cut. Oh, wow. For the Patriots, Jacoby Brissett got cut. Oh, wow. Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper and Jacoby Brissett is the big two over there. With the Jets, Aaron Rodgers, quarterback, former MVP, multiple-time MVP, cut. Devontae Adams, they told him yesterday he can get the hell on. Tackle Tyron Smith, Morgan Moses. Oh, so remember when I did the video about a month ago and I said that the Jets' offensive line was in shambles? They need to refigure this whole offensive line. These boys just cut all their starters. They cut Morgan Moses, Tyron Smith, and then the backups too, Hanson and then Schweitzer. That's crazy. They cut Hassan Reddick, Javon Kinlaw, and that's a pretty good D tackle, Kinlaw. I'm just looking at these moves that they made. Oh my God. Jalen Mills, the safety. All right, we're moving to the AFC North. Nelson Aguilar, we're talking about the Baltimore Ravens. They got rid of Josh Johnson, the backup quarterback. Nelson Aguilar. Deontay Johnson, who we all know in Carolina, was a headache. Ronnie Staley. Oh, my God. Malik Harrison, the linebacker. Darius Washington. Tre'Davious White, the cornerback. Oh, my God. Tre'Davious White is still a good corner in this league. Safety Marcus Williams. The Bengals getting rid of Khalil Herbert. Tight end Mike Gesicki, Tanner Hudson, Trent Brown. Well, damn, they're getting rid of half of their offensive line. Trent Brown, Alex Kappa from the Raiders, Cody Ford. And then on the defensive side, they're getting rid of a lot of play. Damn, Von Bell got cut again, y'all. To all my Panther fans, Von Bell got cut again. That's crazy. BJ Hill gets cut. Oh, Sam Hubbard. Oh, man, they ain't playing around in Cincinnati. They're getting ready to revamp that whole team for the King Burrow. Okay, and the Browns, Jameis Winston. First nigga cut. Nick Chubb. Next nigga cut. Deontay Foreman. He right behind him. Y'all remember Deontay Foreman here in Carolina land. He was a 900-yard running back for us. Ain't seen the field since. That's a shame. Devin Bush, the linebacker. He young. They cut him. Oh, wow. This free agency is about to be crazy. Let's see for the Steelers. Kyle Allen gets cut. I didn't even know Kyle Allen was doing. I thought he was just podcasting. Justin Fields, Russell Wilson. They cut both of them. Najee Harris, Van Jefferson, Scotty Miller, Mike Williams. Oh, man. They cut all their wide receivers. Oh, man. They got rid of James Daniels. I can't believe they got rid of Najee Harris. They went ahead and let him go. That's crazy. Dante Jackson from the Carolina Panthers has been cut off of the Steelers. So, wow. The moves that you're starting to see now. Von Bell got cut. Dante Jackson got cut today. Cameron Sutton. Now I'm moving down to the Houston Texans. Case Keenum. Well, we know he was out the door. Stephon Diggs. Go. What's going on?
What's good in the neighborhood?
Man, you sound a little funny.
I thought my audio was a little. Let me go back out and come back in. You
All right.
was sounding a little brother. I thought it was you. Okay.
Oh, okay. Tight end Irv Smith. Now we own the Texans, and Derek Barnett, edge rusher, they cut him. Devin White, linebacker, they cut him. The Texans made a lot of moves, man. They cut half of their roster. Mario Edwards, D lineman. Y'all remember Mario Edwards? He was a former Panther. Indianapolis Colts, Sam Ellinger, Joe Flacco. Well, goddamn, they got rid of the whole offense for the Colts. Mo Ollie Cox, Kyron Granson, Will Fries. Oh man, Ryan Kelly, the center. Elizabeth Lassiter, what's going on? Y'all come on in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. We giving y'all the releasings around the NFL of what's going on and what's happening right now. I got the list up of everybody that has been cut, and we sharing it with all you guys. That way you got knowledge on your team. So make sure you do just like that thing right there say. Subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let's get back into it. Man, the real HHENT, what's going on with you, cuz? Let's see. I'm trying to give y'all. Oh, Julian Blackman got cut. That's safety. Oh man, Julian Blackman is a really good safety from Indianapolis Colts. They cut him. Quarterback Mac Jones got cut. We at the Jacksonville Jaguars now. Christian Kirk got traded to the Texans today. That's crazy. Texans got another receiver. Where we at? We're going down to the Tennessee Titans now. Mason Rudolph got cut. I expected that. Well, everybody else is a bunch of no-name motherfuckers. On to the next team. Denver Broncos cut Jarrett Stidham. And that's about all that's worth talking about there at Denver. Kansas City Chiefs cut Carson Wentz. Wow. Kareem Hunt. Marquise Brown, McCole Hardman, DeAndre Hopkins, Juju Smith-Schuster. DJ Humphries, the tackle. Damn. Joe Thurney got traded to the Bears. Uche, the edge rusher. Josh Uche, who used to be with the Bears. Wow. They also got rid of Justin Reed, the safety, and linebacker Nick Bolton. Those are the highlights from that team. Now we got the Las Vegas Raiders. Gardner Minshew, Desmond Ridder, they went ahead and cleaned house in the quarterback room. Amir Abdullah, they got rid of the running back. Terrence Marshall Jr. got cut. Another Panther. Oh my God. Kayvon Chason, the edge rusher we left, that left us. John Jenkins, the D tackle. All of them got cut off the Raiders today. And they re-upped and they signed, I believe they signed old boy to a 4-year deal today. Max Crosby, he got signed to a 4-year deal today. All right, coming in with the Los Angeles Chargers, you got Taylor Heineke. He got cut. Running back R.K. Dobbins. DJ Chark got cut again. Josh Palmer, Jalen Reagor. Hayden Hurst cut. Bradley Bozeman cut. Oh, wow. Edge Khalil Mack is off the roster. Morgan Fox, Joey Bosa. That's crazy right there. Denzel Perriman, Eli Apple, Asante Samuel Jr., Marcus May, the safety. They cut a lot of good players. Tony Jefferson.
Okay, let me ask you something, Q.
What's up?
You just said that's crazy right there.
On which one?
How so? No, you just said that's crazy right there. I don't know
I'm
if
talking about-
you was referring to Joey Bosa or you was as many as the Chargers cut.
No. I was referring to Bradley Bozeman when I say that's crazy because of the situation of him getting cut here, leaving to go there, start over there, and get cut again. That's why I
Well,
was saying that.
not. You got to think. You remember I've been preaching it to the heavens. I
Mm.
said Majors out there in Texas is the #1 center in the country, and he probably won't go to late third or fourth round.
Yeah, him
You see what
and
I'm saying?
Jonah Mahimum. Yeah, you
That's
can
what I'm
get
saying.
your
But
guy.
but but what I'm saying, Majors is the #1 center in the country, the best. He will not go. This draft is so loaded with defensive primary position tackles. What do we say? Big men don't fall off trees. Big men don't fall off trees. You don't usually get them in free agency. You don't usually. They in this draft. Edge rushers in this draft. Cornerbacks in this draft.
And that's why I think teams are so
Loaded.
eager to move up
The,
off of their
thank
guys
you.
because they say this
Thank you.
draft is so goddamn deep.
Thank you. I'm not surprised in any of the names that you see right now. These teams are getting low, saving that money. They coming back to say, well, we'll still be competitive this year right here. That youngster will grow with what's left of my veteran core, and I think he is just as good because you're reading some of these guys with 91 Q, and the next man fall behind him at a 90, and the next man fall behind him at 88.9. You know what I'm saying? What do we say starting
Mm-hmm.
caliber is? Over
Starting
77.
caliber, yeah. Starting caliber for me is about a good 75, a good 80.
And I
And
just
you're
changed the
getting
topic.
guys in the 90s, close to the
My,
90s. And you
my
get that
boy.
means
So
not only are they starters, they are capable starters to be Pro Bowlers when you see them high numbers.
so you got a day one guy. He's gonna come in. Let's say a lineman, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes in, and I can give you the example off the Panthers. Derek Brown. Derek Brown never had a veteran beside him because KK Short and Starla Tulele left and got hurt. Okay, so when Shy Tuttle came in, we even got video proof of when Shy Tuttle come in. Shy Tuttle told him, "You remember on one rep? Nah, do that again." You know what I'm saying? When Shy Tuttle come in, he was big bruh. You understand what I'm saying? When he came in, he was big bruh. He was a veteran because Derek was in his second year. Now, when Derek emerged in his third year, what's Derek telling him? He's calling him a fat ass. Come on, man. Do it again. Derek Brown, big bro now. Because what do we say? The line always emerges in year 3. He's emerged and took his place. He's blossomed. He's a flower. He's a rose. He is the dogwood. He's the alpha dog, the leader of the sled. You understand what I'm saying? So now he big bro. These guys coming in right now, what can a veteran got 1 year with them, maybe, to be big bro? You understand what I'm saying? And then they're so talented, Q, they're going to eclipse them. They're going to eclipse these guys. So you just go ahead, release, cut, kick them out, whatever you got to do, save that space. I understand exactly what they're doing from a GM perspective, from a team building perspective. If a team hit it right in this draft right here, or a team that's got a bunch of picks, especially in the second to top of the fifth, oh my goodness, you winning. You winning, bruh.
All righty. Well, back to the cuts. New York Giants cut Tim Boyle, Drew Lock. Chris Manhurst get cut again. Boy, since he left the Panthers, he can't find a team to save his life. Isaiah Simmons cut yet again. Adoree Jackson cut again. Now we get to the Eagles. Now this is where I'm looking at because a lot of these guys is moving off of this team right here is because of money. So you might can get you a value type of guy like oh my God, they cut Mekhi Becton, The guard tackle. Oh, he expensive, but ain't no need to look his way. He too expensive. That's an all pro. That's a Pro Bowl all pro right there. Brandon Graham, I think, is going to retire. Josh Sweat is going to be expensive going into free agency. D tackle Milton Williams is one who everybody want over here. Bradbury, Darius Slade, they cut their whole cornerback room. Avonte Maddox. Let's move on down to the Washington Commodores. Let's see who's the notable guy here. Damn, they got rid of their whole wide receiving corps other than Scary Terry. They got rid of Jamison Crowder, KJ Osborne, Brown, Noah Brown, all them boys. They got rid of all of them.
They did the
Zach
same thing after they won the
Ertz.
Super Bowl the other year.
Dang,
Remember
Zach.
that?
This Washington. This Washington.
Oh. I'm talking about Eagles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this Washington. This Washington. Tight end Zach Ertz is cut. Offensive tackle. Lord have mercy, Cornelius Lucas, which was one of their big tackles over there. They cut him. Now let's see who else they cut. Edge Cleveland Farrell, Dante Fowler Jr., Bobby Wagner. He made an all pro. So they letting him test free agency, I guess. That was not a smart idea. Jeremy Chin is going into free agency too. They'll probably retain Bobby Wagner and Jeremy Chin because of what they're billing there. Let's get down to the NFC North, where the Bears has been making some quiet moves so far to start everything off. They cut Keenan Allen, which is a great move because of his contract. Mercedes Lewis, tight end. They cut who else is notable? Well, that's about all that's notable on their team. Detroit Lions cut Teddy Bridgewater, Allen Robinson, the wide receiver. Pat O'Connor. I'm looking through the list right here. Khalil Dorsey, Carlton Davis, the cornerback, got cut. Wow. He was pretty decent. Now to the Green Bay Packers. They got a handful of guys they cut so far. Just A.J. Dillon, the running back. Nobody big. The Vikings lose Sam Darnold to free agency. Let's see. Brandon Powell, wide receiver. Cam Robinson, the offensive tackle. Dalton Reisner. Oh, my God. Offensive guard. I'm looking at this. Camus Grugier-Hill. Stephon Gilmore. Shaq Griffin. Byron Murphy, the corner. Oh, they lost a good little bit of people, man. They got to have to do something to tighten back up. The Atlanta Falcons. Shout out to Red. You look like you lost. Judon. Lorenzo Carter. Well, y'all need to fight that whole goddamn defense is what y'all need to do. And that's what they did. Look at this goal. Look at it.
They're working on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 defensive players cut. Justice Simmons, Richie Grant, Kevin King, Mike Hughes, Antonio Hamilton, Eddie Goldman, Damon Harris, Contavia Street, Matthew Judon, Lorenzo Carter, James Smith Williams. They got rid of a lot of people.
You know what they focusing at?
That means this draft right here, they're gonna be focusing on getting defensive players in. All right, Carolina Panthers. Shout out to every Panther in here. David Moore. Tommy Tremble got cut. Brady Christensen is cut. He went to free agency. Austin Corbett. I hear the Panthers is trying to re-sign Austin Corbett. Stupid shit, man. Deshaun Williams. Cam Gill. Shaq Thompson. Caleb Ferry. Mike Jackson. Dane Jackson. Jordan Fuller. Nick Scott. Xavier Woods is lost to free agency. We got 3 safeties gone now. To the Saints. Jamal Williams. Let's see. Marquez Van-Der Scouten. Let's see. Chase Young is gone. Peyton Turner. Amadi, your corner. Paulson Adebo. And Tampa Bay, you got Kyle Trask, quarterback. Chris Godwin. Sterling Shepard. Shaq Barrett. Damn, Levante David, Troy Hill, our former Troy Hill, who we used to have last year. Jordan Whitehead, safety. Most of them boys going into free agency.
Hmm. They might
Let's
try to
see.
get Godwin back if the deal is right.
I can imagine so. He's a good guy that takes a lot of pressure. When Mike Evans do what he do, he's right there in the cut, just cutting people up, man. And they got such a great 1-2 punch over there.
Hmm.
On to the Rams. Jimmy Garoppolo. Hell, I didn't even know Jimmy G was still playing. Jimmy G get cut. DeMarcus Robinson. Jonah Jackson, offensive lineman, got traded to the Bears from the Rams. Nobody else worth talking about. Now, this is where I want to get to. San Francisco 49ers. Quarterback Josh Dobbs ended up getting cut. Brandon Allen cut, quarterback. Elijah Mitchell, the backup running back behind CMC, got cut. Deebo Samuels got traded to the Commanders. Jalen Moore, Aaron Banks, Devondre Campbell, which is a damn good linebacker. They got rid of Greenlaw. They just got Greenlaw in the middle. They got rid of Hargrave too today, a few minutes ago. Hargrave is a Pro Bowl D tackle. They got rid of him. Shavarius Ward, they got rid of him. Nick McLeod, they got rid of him. The safety Hufananga, they got rid of him. Another guy that jumps off the screen. San Francisco just lost a good bit of that defense.
You see the trend though?
Well, they can't afford to pay nobody because of how high their payroll is.
But you see the trend. You see the trend though. They're getting rid of defensive players all across the league because they're going in the draft and they figure, well, I can replace him with this guy right here on a rookie deal. All across the league. They're cutting into their defense. And just like you said, a team like San Francisco with about 13 big money players, on that team. You get rid of Deebo, you move that money. You know what I'm saying? You still got the tackle, you still got Christian, all those other guys. Then where you say, well, we got to go over there to the defense, and we'll get rid of some of these guys that's kind of, we'll say, long in the tooth queue, plus they kind of got big contracts, or the contract is weighing heavy on the team organization. We go in the draft, and we can go get the guy on the rookie deal. Younger and less cost effective.
Tyler Lockett for Seattle is out. DK Metcalf has requested a trade. He wants out. And they're revamping that entire defense with half of their guys, Jonathan Hankins, Trey Brown, Artie Burns, Rayshawn Jenkins, all them boys cut. This is crazy, man. You got a chance to see that was mostly all the teams right there. That was everybody that's cut. Now we're going to look at the free agency and see who's the best available on the market. That's what we're going to do now. When does free agency start?
12th. The 12th.
All right. Let's look at the top 101 free agents. I don't know why 101. Why not just 100? But let's get into it. Number 1, Milton Williams, the D tackle coming from the Eagles. That's crazy. They said not re-signing him sooner may be a rare Howie Roseman decision. He liked back, probably. They're saying Howie Roseman made a bad decision on that. It's hard to ignore Williams. He may have been the best defensive player on the field in the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl. The write-up that they got up about that. Number 2, Ronnie Stanley. Ronnie Stanley is an offensive tackle. Look like he coming from Lamar Jackson them. He was the blindside protector, the left tackle for Lamar Jackson at 31 years old. So I don't think he's going to get re-signed. Sam Darnold, number 4. Nah, I ain't even reading him. Josh Sweat, number 5. Chris Godwin, number 6. Carlton Davis, number 7. Shavarius Ward, number 8. See, San Fran release him, and that boy, they're gonna have a great free agency. Number 9, DJ Reed. Prototypical cornerback, number 2. Now, DJ Reed is pretty good at 28 years old. Oh man, he gonna have a good one too. Devontae Adams, number 10. They say it's still an attractive pickup, presumably at a reduced rate. Even if he's not at his peak, he definitely fit in as a high quality number 2 receiver and a lot in a savvy market lacking starters. So if you ain't got no starters, you go get him. He'll be a solid number 2. Amari Cooper. They say Cooper's 1 year on, 1 year off pattern continued. By all accounts, he was playing through injuries in the Bill stint, which helps explain his lack of production. Teams could buy or dip at a reasonable price. What's going on, Kitty? Drew Dahlman, a center. There you go, right there, a center.
Mm-hmm.
Ranked 12. A 4th round pick. He was a 4th round pick in 2021, and now he available now as one of the best. That's crazy. Byron Murphy, the corner. I'm just go down to 20. I'm just talking about the top 20. Byron Murphy, 2-year, $22 million deal with Minnesota, and he was a Pro Bowler. So you can't get any better than that when it comes to what you got out of him last year. He'll probably get good money this year again.
Mm-hmm.
Greenlaw, San Fran. He had a torn Achilles tendon in the Super Bowl. The brief time he played, he looked like him, one of the game's most ferocious linebackers.
That Achilles, boy. Ooh, that's a guys try to come back from that in a year. That's a 2-year injury. That's a 2-year injury, man.
Nick Bolton. Ooh, 25-year-old linebacker. 3 down linebackers are hard to find, it says. Bolton really took a snap off as the leader of Steve Spagnuolo's defense. Like the running back position, off-ball linebackers who can stay on the field could be recovering some market value. That's the motherfucker people need to be looking at, Nick Bolton.
Mm-hmm.
Like 16 right here. If you want to get anything, he's 25. Hassan Reddick, Lord have mercy. The dummy is what I start calling him. This is what it looked like when you just push your way out thinking you're going to be better. Where the grass is greener is what they say. And he fucked himself.
Yeah, he bet on himself, man, because he did have a phenomenal year that year. If he say, well, look at my production, give me my money, but no. People saying no.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so I'm looking down right here. Cam Robinson, offensive tackle, he'll be available, but he's 29. Stephon Diggs, 31. A lot of these guys are older and aging.
Yeah.
Hargrave, 32. D tackle, Levi Azuruke. Now, this is something the Panthers might look at. But check this out. Plagued with back injuries for most of his career, he finally improved his durability in 2024. Yeah, he primed to be a Panther.
Yeah, he
Yes,
got
sir.
Panther written all over it. A back hurt motherfucker. We get about 8 games out of his ass. He got Panther written all over him.
DJ Wanham Jr. That's where he'll be.
My back hurt. We'll take a veteran day. I need some ice, coach. Yeah. Panther written all over.
Deo Adebayo, pass rusher, ranked 35th right here. He has seen 34 combined sacks and QB hits over the last 2 years. It's solid production from a part-time player. Well, that why they say that?
I like him.
Well, you got a dog, and he coming in as a dog.
He was coming. Yeah, we interviewed him and we like what he stands for. We like him. We like him.
Mm-hmm. So anybody on this list right here, you say, hey, I can't live without. I gotta go get them.
Nah, man, cause I mean I want to build through the draft like a mug. Everybody, oh, you gotta get you. I know you gotta put a mixture of veterans in there, but don't go out here name chasing. You know what I'm saying? You named a bunch of names, didn't you, Q, just a while ago that was 29-year-old guys and this and that people say, oh yeah, they was hell in their day. You know what I mean?
Now, now I don't mind us taking a look at a 25-year-old, like any
No,
of them
no, no, no,
25,
no. Absolutely,
24,
absolutely.
25-year-old guys. I
Yeah.
don't mind us taking a
But
look at
see,
them.
what is he gonna cost you? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna if he's gonna cost you a bunch of money and you're gonna blow the wad on one guy, just like they blew the wad on two guys last year? I mean, these smart teams, they ain't gonna do that. I always you said, oh, go to always talk about. Look at the Eagles. The Eagles again, they gonna lose Josh Sweat and Williams. Q. Those boys just ripped it. You would be like, if you was looking, just a person sitting on the couch was like, well, damn, those are the two
But
guys that
no,
tore it up in the.
but no, because guess what? I can go in the draft and get a JT Tumalo and
Thank
replace
you.
Sweat, and then I can
Thank
turn around and go
you.
get that same dude with the 100 tackles at the linebacker I've been telling you about from Oklahoma, Strutzman. You can go get any of them boys and put it and replace that right immediately. You get
Thank
what I'm saying?
you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. But see, they said, okay, look, bro, we don't want a Super Bowl this year. You understand? I know a lot of people want to go back and back, repeat this and that, but how often does that happen? You know what I'm saying? Realistically, you retool, you flip the roster, you get some of that, you trim some fat, you come back the next year or whatever, bigger, faster, stronger, better, and in a better position going down the stretch. You don't sit there and say, well, let me go get one of these name guys or two or three of them and blow the wad. And then you sit there and cap hell because you got to end up cutting him, you know what I'm saying, the next year and still end up paying him dead cap money because he's a big name. You just don't do that.
Yeah.
These free agents are gonna they gonna some of them are gonna be worth it for who they are, you know, as long as they locker room guys and things like that. If you're trying to build a culture, I mean, you got to look at stuff like that.
Mm. Well, so we broke it down to you guys free to see who are you guys most excited about. We'll drop the link for a little while here, and then we ain't gonna be here all night. We'll be in and out. Nigga gotta go to work. So yeah. Link is in the chat. We got about 20, 30 minutes to play around with. Yes, sir. So make sure if you haven't already on your way up, before you click the link, you subscribe. Wipe your feet off on the mat. Don't come up in here with that.
Tailgate
Anything?
experience, baby. We talking all 32 teams. Y'all know what time it is. If you here, you know what time it is.
Yeah. So go. I've been hearing rumblings of Davante Adams to the Panthers. Panther fans want to pick up Davante Adams. What's your thoughts about that?
Q, let me ask you a question. You might say, what? Who is Davante Adams at this point right now in his career? I throw the question back on you. Who is a Davante Adams at this point of his career? Now, I'm not saying he's a bum by no. But I'm just saying, who is Davante Adams at this point in his career?
So before I answer your question, can I just, because I get the notion, and this is just me sometimes, that you don't want any type of person that you got to pay money for over 25.
Exactly. You hit that dead on the fucking head. You hit that dead on the, not when you can go in the draft and build it through the draft. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Carolina, because we're talking Carolina right now, is at the point
No, I didn't ask a
where the
question about Carolina. I
no,
ain't
no, no,
talking
no. What
Carolina.
I'm saying, you know, I mean, well, you asked a question, so I mean, you know,
Mm.
I'm answering the question. That's why I just said we're talking about them right now, saying that they're at the point to say, "Oh, Devontae Adams is going to take me to the valley." You understand what I'm saying? Over the mountain to the valley. You know, is he good enough to get you somewhere? Somewhere? That's why I asked the question: who is he
Mm.
at this point? Where is he going to take me? Who is he? Where is he going to
Well,
take me?
when we signed Adam Thielen 2 years ago, I remember you saying it was a good signing, and he was like what, 30, 27,
Yeah,
29?
at that point. You see what I'm saying? We was thinking Chalk was going to be the guy that was going to take it over the top. Then you had Hayden Hurst, and it was a couple weapons that was here. You know what I'm saying? To utilize, but they didn't get utilized. I mean, you know, you had Hunger Games mentality. You had this, that, and the third. So shit got fucked up.
Mm.
So
Yeah, yeah.
that's all I can say. I don't know.
You don't know, huh?
I don't know. I mean, I go around the league. I look at, like I said, I look at these other teams getting rid of people, the caliber of who they are. You know what I'm saying? And then they're
Uh-huh.
gonna go in this draft, and they're gonna go, and and some of these guys are picking in the mid 20s, but they're gonna go in the draft, and they're gonna pick exactly what they need, and
So go.
exactly what.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. What do you deem Bosa? Is he a franchise player?
Joey
Yeah, yeah,
Nick.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Now you talking the wrong Bosa. If you know what I'm saying, that ain't the right one right there.
yeah.
The one in San Francisco, hell yeah.
No,
That
no,
one
no, no.
there,
But hold on. This one right here is still a five-time Pro Bowler.
no. The last 2 years he been hurt. He ain't had no. The people around our way to say double digit sack, double digit sack. This guy had six. You understand what I'm saying? The last, I mean, year before last, and this and that, and then no. The franchise one. You said the franchise. The franchise one is in
So when you think of
San Francisco.
Chargers, when you think of the Chargers, what name pops up to you? Is it not Bosa?
Khalil Mack, Khalil Mack,
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack,
Oh my God.
Khalil
Well,
Mack.
both of them boys gone now, so they about to revamp this defense all the way around.
Yes, yes, sir.
Mm,
Because
mm, mm, mm.
Khalil had better numbers, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Okay, that's all I gotta say. That's all I
17
gotta say.
sacks last year, and then
Oh,
and then this
oh,
past season, he had a
yeah,
lot of sacks.
yeah, yeah. Uh huh. Now
Hmm.
can Joey Bosa come in and be clowny? Yeah, hell yeah.
But that ain't much.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell this motherfucker gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? No, no. The franchise
You treating
Bosa
him,
is
you
in
treating him
San
like
Francisco.
he J.J. Watt when J.J. Watt went to the Cardinals or something,
No,
like past
JJ
his
was still
prime.
no. JJ was still good when he went to the Cardinals. He put up numbers when he went to the Cardinals. He wasn't JJ Houston. JJ. He wasn't. He wasn't JJ SWAT. You know what I'm saying? No, but yeah, nah, man. You look around the league and you see the trend. They're getting rid of a lot of defensive players because once again, this is a loaded ass defensive draft. From safety all the way down the cornerback over to the line, you know what I'm saying? All the way across, up and down.
Hmm. Hmm.
The boys are
So
getting younger, Q.
so you see Houston trade for Kurt. You see guys like who's the other receiver that DK Metcalf is on
Mm-hmm.
the trading block. The
Yes, sir.
Panthers is in need of a receiver.
Yeah.
You don't think they're gonna they're gonna try to get DK?
I mean, they could because of the Canales, DK Metcalf, Seattle, what they think connection. You know what I'm saying? But once again, DK brings what does DK bring? DK is a Is DK, is he a yak guy? You think? Is he the
Mm,
yard after the catch guy?
he's more of a
Or
well-rounded receiver. He started off as a 50-50 ball getter, and then he just
there you go.
translated. But he changed his
There you go.
game and started running
Yeah,
routes,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah. Yeah.
became an
But his
all-around
money, his
guy.
he got to the league for that when they was over there at Ole Miss. He got to the league, he go out there, he take the top off the motherfucking defense. You know what I'm saying?
Well, think about why he
He's
want to
world class
go.
sprinter, man.
Think about why he wants to go. He has not had a quarterback his entire career since he been there. He had 1 year at Russell, and that was it.
Okay. I
You
mean,
can't tell me you take that dumbass boy serious at quarterback.
well,
Gino.
Gino had 4,000 yards.
Sam Howard had 4,000 yards. So what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
And I understand what you just said. But he
Mm-hmm.
had 4,000 yards. So my thing is, you're not going to if you just said he wants to play with a better quarterback, right? Gino just had 4,000 yards,
I see
and
where you going with this.
then you connect him to the Panthers.
But the Panthers got a
That's a
young
head scratcher.
phenom.
That's a head scratcher.
They got a young phenom.
I would see DK Metcalf maybe going to somewhere like let's say
Sound like
New
you're
England.
digging deep. New England.
New England. Let's say because they're gonna send him. They're gonna send him somewhere because he's requesting a trade. So he's not going, of course, in the division. They might even try to keep him out of the NFC. That's what you see what I'm saying? He could go to the Colts. He could go because we had somebody in the who was in there talking about the Colts just a while ago. One of my Colts guys that was in the chat.
My
DK
man up
Metcalf would be a
top.
good pickup.
Nathan.
Yeah, decap. Yeah, good pickup for y'all, Nathan. Denver, Sean Payton, Bo Cephas. Yeah, good
I'm
look.
just a little scared because last nigga you gave a name to, he didn't do too good, man. You gave Big Boss a name.
That was for one game.
No, he had them 3-4 games.
Nah,
You was anointing that boy.
against Miami, man.
Yeah. Okay. Him and D Hop.
D Hopkins.
Yeah, well,
Shit, man.
free agency
DK, like
Hopkins.
you said, DK want to go to a proven quarterback, man.
Yeah.
DK in Atlanta. DK would look good in Atlanta.
Oh shit! If that was to happen, him and Penix and boy, what's the guy they got there?
Drake London. Yeah.
Drake London.
Y'all have a nice.
Go get them a real tight end and get rid of Kyle Pitts, because Kyle Pitts is just he's frustrating to watch. It's like I've never seen somebody shoot themselves in the foot more than Kyle Pitts.
Well, like you said, you get rid of Kyle, and then you can go back in there and get another get one of these guys out the draft there, because that's what you just seen us get rid of. What that boy name? Tommy Tremble.
Yeah, but it took us 3 years to get rid of him. Going in the fold.
You got rid of Tommy. You went and got TJ. You just got Sanders. You know.
Got rid of Ian Thomas. Thank God.
Got rid of Ian Thomas. Now you go in the draft and get one of these boys right here. Yeah. Now you got some tight ends. Yeah. Build this thing. Build these things, man. Build them. It's got to fit, man. It's got to be a fit. All you doing is just throwing down stuff at the wall and see if it stick. If you just I'm gonna go get this guy. He was 2 years ago, 5 years ago, he was 1,000-yard guy. That ain't worth a damn, Q.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, you gotta build from somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to go get a dollar store rental for a year or two to be able to get by. You know, until you're able to draft at that position to
Some of
mask
these
it a
guys
little
act
bit.
like they ain't dollar store rental. They don't want no dollar store. They ain't got dollar store prices on them though. They dollar store guys, but they ain't got dollar store prices on them.
Well, it depends on when you get them. If you see, if I was a team, I would not be trying to get a high value guy right now. I would wait until before training camp and bring in whoever the fuck I need to bring in. If I'm trying to get veterans at a cheaper rate, because at that point they just desperate to get on the team. They don't give a fuck. They'll take anything.
Well, that's after the draft.
That's after the draft.
Hmm.
Right now, to me, free agency is not the time I would go because I would keep drafting until I'm able to get what I can get in through the door. But it don't always happen that way.
If them
All
teams,
Lakers,
man, with that money, with that big money, them teams at the top with the big money start on the 12th at whatever time. If they just start signing, then these guys with this mid-level money or bottom tier money
mm,
is sitting back like you saying right there. Then you'll know what type of year it's gonna be.
all Lakers say if the Raiders pick Shador, would not be surprised if DK would want to go to Las Vegas. That would be crazy with Brock Bowers over there. That would be crazy.
Well, it's about like you just said. He ain't talking about, man. I want the bag. I want the bag. He just want out.
He just want to win.
He want out. Yeah, he wants to win.
And he know he'll get paid regardless because he's a decent receiver.
Hmm.
Every single season he bring them numbers in.
So that tells me, just like you were saying, it's a quarterback issue or a coaching issue, or he just wants a change of scenery.
Hmm Well, it's clearly to me the quarterback.
Hmm.
To be real with you, because like I said, when you Drew Lock and Geno Smith for a little bit, and then now you got Geno Smith and who's the backup? The other dude,
I
another
don't even
no
know
name motherfucker.
after you get past Lock, but like I said, I Gino had about 4,000 yards this year right here. So I don't really blame Gino. Does Gino go and burn anything down for you? No. But
Yeah, but you know just as well as having a think about it. When we had Teddy Bridgewater was good, not great. He'd win
that's what I'm
you
saying.
enough games,
There you
but it
go.
was like when you
He
needed him the
blamed.
most to
He
put to
oatmeal. Yeah. He
when
blamed.
you needed him enough to put you over the top, he couldn't do it.
No, he blamed. He oatmeal. He ain't got that pizzazz. He ain't got that seasoning. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got that extra, that little bit of spice. You got to have that, man, to go toe to toe with them top five, and not just go toe to toe to win.
Well, not necessarily because the Eagles didn't do that. Jalen, they built that whole team around him and just say, hey, when we need you the most, take us to the promised land.
Look at how long that took, though, Q. You know what I'm saying? You got the shit, man. And then and I keep saying they had multiple picks in the first round.
Sam Howell is the backup. Oh, wow.
They had talent over there on top of talent. You can do that type of stuff.
But
Defense.
how come Washington had Sam Howell threw for 4,000 yards and then they turned right around and got Jalen and they said, okay, fuck the 4,000 yard passer. Why did they do that?
Okay.
By your philosophy, please tell me why.
He had 4,000 yards, but they couldn't put. They went up and down the field, and they were one of the worst in the red zone that year. Right?
Uh-huh.
They couldn't put it in the end zone. The defense was lackluster. That's one reason why you go get Dan Quinn, because he had just coached that Cowboys defense and had them boys humming on all cylinders. They don't look the same this year. He goes a couple free agents. Like you said, a couple of them came from the Panthers. Bobby Wagner, the rest of the crew. And then what you got? A defense that can stop somebody. Then you picked third overall. You got the quarterback that can put it in the end zone. You start to win games. You start to win close games, overtime games. You start to blow people out. You get a swag about yourself. You know what I'm saying? After week 8, next thing you know, where you at? NFC Championship. Ain't nothing but up for them boys, man. Ain't nothing but up. Young, they draft well here, draft well next year. Right there, baby. They in it. You can change things, man, with the right players at the right position. You can change things, but you got to have the right players at the right position, the key position, the primary position, the prime position, prime picks, 1, 2, 3. Then you go right free agent that come in that locker room with the right attitude and the skill set that you need. That's how you build a team.
Well, before we get up out of here today, make sure y'all rep y'all squad in the chat, man. Show us love.
Rep
Show
your
us what
squad.
side of town. Rep your goddamn squad.
Rep your
Look.
mother. Throw it up. Throw it up. Rep your squad, Nick. Rep your squad, Nick.
Every show we do this. Rep your squad. Y'all already know what time it is here on the tailgate. We got a slab of ribs. We cooking today. It was free agency. It was just a lot. The cuts. That's all we were doing, bringing that to y'all today, man. Coach, you got anything?
Man, no, man. Everything all good, man. We'll bring that to you, you know what I mean? Like free agency starts in a couple days. Next week. We're gonna see soon. It's gonna be hot and heavy, Q, because they already making moves. Like I said, you named everybody on those lists today. They put them out there this week to dangle them in front of people. People already asking for trades and stuff. They see these other teams being built. They want to be a part of it. Yeah. It's
Yes,
gonna heat
sir.
up next week.
Look at Red Swan talking about damn rise up. Anyway,
Rise up.
we
Come
about to
on,
rise
man.
our ass up out of here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It's your boys. If you haven't already, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. We'll be right back at you tomorrow, sometime in the morning. So, yeah, please, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boys.